the new GT version of the legendary Goku event, which should be as difficult as Extreme Super Battle Road, is almost out. I'm super excited for this, guys. Let me know how excited you are, and while you're down there, make sure to subscribe. We're on the road to 10K. Only you guys can make that possible. So in today's video, I'm basically going to go over how to beat this event and how to beat this event with these specific teams, right? But if you're someone who doesn't care about these teams, let's just first talk about how to beat this event, right? So you have 7 stages: base form Goku, Super Saiyan 2, 3, Great Ape, Golden Great Ape I should say, Super Saiyan 4, and then Super Saiyan 4 full power, right? Now when it comes to their typings, you have STR, Physical, AGL, Physical, STR, Intelligence, and Tech. I'll tell you right now, the most dangerous typings to bring into this event is going to be AGL and Tech. Why do I say that? Tech only has one stage where they're going to be effective, and then they're also going to have this 6th stage right here, which I'm telling you right now is not going to be easy. If you bring like a full Tech team, which I'm pretty sure eventually down the line you can bring a full Tech team and destroy this event, right? Because it's not going to be too difficult, because once you get to stage 7, it's fine. It's type neutral, it's fine. But stage 6 is going to be very difficult. But obviously when you bring AGL can wreck 2 of these stages. But the moment you get to the 7th slot here, it's going to be pretty difficult. But of course, it all depends on what units you bring. So here we go. Units who stack defense infinitely. This is obvious, right? If you bring any of these units, I wouldn't say any of them, but a good majority of them, they're not going to be taking damage in this event. Tech Ultimate Gohan against Int UI Goku did not take any damage whatsoever. Now, I will say that this event is not 8 stages long, it's 7 stages long, okay? Not only that, but the intelligence phase is not on the 8th slot, but it's in the 6th phase. So basically what I'm saying is Tech Ultimate Gohan will not have enough, he won't have enough time to build up compared to the regular Legendary Goku event. Keep that in mind, alright? His defense won't be as high unless you get extreme lucky and get like double supers every single time, right? So basically, I mean, Hercule and Boo are going to be really good here. Do not rotate Goku because he's going to get cream pied in here. I mean, I guess he could work at Link level 10. You know, Rainbowed, all that good stuff. Gohan should be fine in here. LRK and Caulifla should be fine. Buhan, he's going to be really good in here, actually. Well, it's going to be tough. And we'll get to him in a second as well. But keep in mind that, again, he's physical. So he's going to have type disadvantage in the 1st phase and in the 5th phase. But he will be able to destroy the 6th phase, right? So you got to be really careful with who you bring. But now let's just take a look at, and again, stacking units are definitely the way to go, right? Stacking it, this Broly is gonna destroy, right? So let me know what you guys think about these units. This is basically, if you are worried about how to beat this event, stacking units are the way to go, okay? Just keep that in mind. Now, when it comes to actually beating these specific, you know, missions, Reps of Universe 7, let's take a look at that category first, right? So Reps of Universe 7, this is a category that is way better on JP than it is on Global. Obviously because JP had their anniversary that was sent to it around Reps of Universe 7. So AGL UI Goku in this event right here, it's going to be tough because obviously he's going to destroy phase 1 and phase 5. But stage 7, I'm imagining he's going to get hit for like 200k, right? Of course, he dodges, right, 70% of the time, which is cool and all. But he's I don't know, dude. Vegeta's gonna probably work really well in here. Goku and Frieza are probably gonna work really well in here as well. Obviously, not including the what's it called, the 6th phase there. Let's see. Oh, okay, I got you right here. UI Goku. Where's this guy at? UI Goku with his EZA is going to be monstrous. I'll say it again. Monstrous in this event. Not only that, this UI Goku is also another stacking unit. He will be probably really good in this event as well. Maybe not the first few stages because, again, he's physical. The 1st and 5th stage are STR, so it probably won't be, you know, that ideal, but it definitely can work. Sorry. Now, when it comes to these free-to-play units, right, you have Tien and Yamcha, what the heck? You have Tien and Roshi, and then 18 and Krillin. These units, I mean, more so Krillin and 18, they take a while to build up, but once they build up, they're not bad at all. So if you're on JP right now, you have a really good, like, you have a plethora of units that can just destroy, utterly humiliate this stage, right? Us on Global, we don't really have the same thing that JP has, so it's gonna be pretty tough to beat this stage. Because again, we don't even have UI, we don't have this guy, we don't have his EZA, we don't have any of these LRs. We don't have Roshi. We don't have this LR here. We don't have a lot of stuff. So it's going to be very difficult for global, but I think it's still possible. We'll see, right? We'll see. Now, next stage here is going to be Battle of Wits, right? Okay, so Battle of Wits category. Obviously, you need this guy, basically. If you don't have this guy, it's going to be very tough to beat this event. Because, I mean, this guy's only on JP, right? So, if you don't have this guy, you have no leader for this team. I guess you could do a full team of Final Trump Card, because he's on Final Trump Card. I guess that could work. Actually, that might work a little bit better, to be honest. Because Final Trump Card, there's a lot of overlap, right? But if you're going to do it with Battle of Wits specifically with this guy as lead, this guy is going to destroy this event, okay? Because, again, let's take a look at this, right? So, his only stage of type disadvantage, like I said before, is the third phase. First phase, again, remember, he has 30% damage reduction, and then after he fuses and heals, he sees super attacks ahead of time. He's going to destroy phase 1, 2. He might take a little bit of damage in phase 3. Phase 4 he's destroying, phase 5 he's destroying, phase 6 he's destroying, and phase 7 he's destroying, right? Again, these guys might hit extremely hard, but again, this LR is not one to be played with. If you have him at Link level 10 with at least a few dupes, he's going to be good to go. He might take 25k on normals, but it's a lot better than what a lot of these units will definitely be taking, right? You can rock this guy. If you have this guy Rainbow Link level 10, which I do, he's going to body this event, especially in stage 7. His only weakness is stage 2 and 4. But again, since these are earlier fights, these are not going to be hitting as hard as the later stages. Now again, this is based off of the limited information. For all we know, right, stage 4 could be the hardest one. Infinite Dragon Ball history, the Goku's family Infinite Dragon Ball history, stage 3, the Goku phase, is like the hardest phase of the whole fight, right? So they could mix things up. It doesn't make any sense for them to, but again, you really never know, right? Now again, really quick, other units you can take, LR Vegeta Blue, stacking would definitely work on main rotation. Master Roshi, if you're on JP, would work really, really well. Pycon, when he's floating, getting the specific orbs he needs, would be really, really, really powerful because of the support ability he's able to obtain. And in long events, his ability to act as a Ghost Usher, as an extra item for you guys, is going to be humongous, especially in the last stage. So keep that in mind. He's going to be very valuable for this. I'm telling you that right now. This guy is going to be very scary to run. Very, very scary to run. He'll probably tank a lot of hits, but yeah. Even at Rainbow Link level 10, he's not going to be like the craziest. Because if he gets supered, in this stage right here, in the 7th stage, if he gets supered before he gets the ability to even raise his 40% defense, his 40% measly defense, you're dying. I'm just letting you know. Okay. Again, this is extreme SBR difficulty. This is not like, we're not playing around now, right? This guy could work. I don't think he could work. This Trunks should also work as well. I don't know if any of these bosses will be able to dodge guaranteed. So units like, I would be surprised if that wasn't the case, right? Because again, UI Goku being able to dodge was his gimmick, right? Because it's UI Goku. I don't know if full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku is gonna be able to actually do that. So just keep that in mind. Maybe he'll have like a different gimmick, but if you can dodge, that changes the game, because this guy right here with having a great chance to dodge after his EZA, it's going to be just super, super, super powerful. This Trunks is actually really good. I don't think he'll be good for this event, but he's actually pretty decent. This Trunks actually right here, with another Youthful Gohan on rotation, stacking defense is going to be really, really powerful. Ella Krillin's here, right? Yeah, Ella Krillin is going to be really, really good in here as well. And then let's see. Vegito Blue. If you have him Rainbow Link level 10, all maxed out crits, is going to be looking really, really pretty. The EZAs for Trunks and Goten will actually work in here as well. And even this Piccolo. Talk about this Piccolo. This Piccolo right here. This physical Piccolo would actually dominate because he sees enemy super attacks. He stacks defense. His only weakness is what, stage 6? Yeah, it's only stage 6. I'm sorry I have to keep referring to this, but again, this is new information to me. Stage 6. Yeah. So, Battle of Wits is going to be very, very easy for you. Let's actually move on to the next one. I don't want to take too much time on that. Power Absorption. So, this one is a little bit more specific. I think this goes from easiest to hardest, in my opinion. Because I would say Representative Year 7 after the anniversary is a lot better than Battle of Wits. Maybe not a lot, but in terms of cohesiveness and how the team works with itself, I think Representative Year 7 would be a little bit better. But Power Absorption, you need, like, this guy. I don't have him, right? So, this would be tough for me. LR Buhan stacking defense is going to work wonders in here. Again, He's physical, so the first and fifth stage will serve. I mean, the fifth stage after he stacks defense may not be the biggest issue to him, but definitely the first stage he might be getting hit pretty hard, depending on how hard that guy hits, right? This guy with his stunning chance and stuff, again, I don't know if these units will be able to stun, or would be able to be stunned. I would doubt it, but you know, actually, but it would be crazy if this event didn't allow stacking. That would be insane. That would be very, very difficult. But I keep going back here. Let me go back to battle power absorption. So power absorption, you want to run this guy as your leader, obviously. I don't know if you can do it with this guy himself, to be completely honest with you. Now in terms of the team, I would say physical Boo is probably a must-have. He's very, like, defensively, he is very good. I actually had him taking double digits, okay? I have him with like two dupes, I think. Double digits, okay, against STRUI Goku. This guy is really, really, really powerful. I 100% recommend you guys bringing this guy, if of course you can. Now this guy with his 50% damage reduction could definitely work. It's gonna be pretty tough to see that. Super 17 I would also recommend bringing here. Again, the last stage is tech, but after he builds up, he is definitely formidable. I have him Rainbow Link level 10. He does not take damage out the first few hits, so he's going to be formidable in here for sure. This guy, Skinny Boo, is more of like a, you know, he's more of like a, you know, first 7 turns type unit. So I don't know if he'll be able to go the distance here, but I would definitely say if you're going to try and take this on, I would say Buhan is a must. Cell, if you have him at Rainbow or like few dupes, he's probably going to be must in here as well. You could bring, you know, Exchange Boo. This guy's actually really, really powerful. Once he's like Rainbow Link level 10, easy 8, he's gonna be extremely good. This guy's not that bad. Yeah, it's very limited here. It's very, very limited, and no matter, you're gonna have 1-2 units in here that are just gonna be taking stupid damage, right? But other units like that, like once you make it to the last stage, this guy is gonna take over. This guy's gonna take over last stage. Mira actually does stack defense, so I guess it could work. He doesn't. It's not infinite because again, he doesn't have an active skill transformation, so it is what it is. But like all these STR units right here are mid. You're not gonna get very far. These units right here are mid. You're not gonna get very far. All these tech units here, besides this guy and Exchange Boo, are mid. And this guy's really good, but it's like you need you want to run a tech team with him, or at least like another tech unit on rotation. So he's not gonna be the most effective in this stage, right? But all the rest of these guys are mid. These units, I say Super 17. This Boo Piccolo, Android 13 does guaranteed crit against Goku, but he's, again, when he's guaranteed, I actually just ran him in Legendary Goku event. When it comes to the intelligence phase, he doesn't do damage. So like against someone like Tech, like a Tech unit, he's not doing damage, dude. So just keep that in mind. Power absorption is gonna be a very tough category to take it on with, but hopefully this category does get, you know, buffed sometime, you know, down the line. The next category is going to be Space Traveling Warriors, which I think actually I would say this is actually a little bit easier than Power Absorption. Now Power Absorption and Space Traveling Warriors still only has 1 leader, so you need the Bojack. But in terms of your rotations, this is what I recommend 100%. LR Jiren, okay, which again, LR Jiren, dude, is gonna destroy this event. He's gonna have tech neutral against the, like, he's fine. Even in this phase right here, in this the intelligence phase, he's gonna be really good, and I'll tell you why in just a second. But you have a lot of powerful categories here, or powerful units. This intelligence topo, this is what you want to bring with Jiren, okay? This guy gets 220% attack and defense, supports the Jiren, and guards when he's next to Jiren. So I'm telling you right now, this guy is not going to be taking damage. I'm telling you that right now. He is not going to be taking damage, especially if you have a rotation of this dude, LR Jiren, and this, like, it gets to a point where all of these Universe 11 units are going to destroy. I'm telling you this right now. If you have that rotation, it's fine. Your intelligence topo could tank these first few hits, and then when it's time to go to stage 7, Jiren is destroying, and both that topo is destroying as well. So just keep that in mind, all right? Now, what other rotations could you possibly run? You could do like an LR Turles type of thing with the AGL Turles. That actually could be very, very, you know, dangerous depending on how, you know, that rotation works out for you. I would again recommend bringing this cooler alongside the Intelligence Frieza. This guy stacks defense, or this guy stacks attack, but he guards when facing a Goku. He supports when facing a Goku. So like a lot of these units that get buffed when facing Gokus are 100% worth it to to bring in here, right? But I mean, what else? Cocoons is Rosie's here, right? Cocoonza and Rosie as one rotation works so well. Share basically every single link. They stack both attack and defense either from their super tech or from their passive. They're going to be very, very good units in here. So I definitely recommend, bringing them for sure. Disval would really not recommend, to be honest. Let's see. Nappa with his ability to LR Nappa and Vegeta. I mean, this should be good in here for sure. LRB pair with her EZA is going to be completely fine in here. I would say, for the most part, right? This LR Frieza with his EZA is going to be good in here as well. You have a lot of good options here. Yeah, I would say Space Traveling Warrior is a little bit better than well, actually not a little bit, a lot better than Power Absorption, because it's just the sheer amount of options you have. Like even this new Vegeta with his EZA, not new, but his new EZA is going to work really well in here as well. Honestly, this casserole unit stacking defense is going to work really. You have so many options here. I would say this is probably, if I had to rank it, I would say Representative 7 is number 1. Battle of Wits is probably number 2. Honestly, Battle of Wits and Space Traveling Warriors are just, I would say, equal, because again, you just have so many powerful units. Like you could run Beerus and Whis together, and Whis is just one of the best defensive units in the game. Beerus is just going to hit super hard with his infinite offensive stacking. It's going to be very, very easy time for you if you have a lot of powerful units from this category. Next, we got Connected Hope. These last two are where things start to get a little bit trippy. Okay, so Connected Hope, you need this guy. This is the only leader for this team, right? So if you don't have Pycon, sorry. Now, when it comes to the units you want to bring, I mean, you don't have much to play with. If I had to build a team right now, having this guy as your lead and as your friend lead actually works really well for you, simply because you want to float this guy off, get the 3 orbs, and make sure you're supporting the rest of the rotation with 3 key and 30% attack and defense. That's going to help out him, right? And help out every single one on rotation. So you want to float this guy off no matter what. Keep that in mind. Now, Tien, sure, right? Not the best option, but sure. Out of all these physical units, your best options in terms of defense is going to be Tien, it's going to be this Gohan, and it's going to be this Gotenks, right? All these other units, no. In terms of the STR units, Namek Goku is going to be your best defensive option here. Namek Goku will definitely, he transforms after falling below 70% HP. It's going to be very easy to fall below 70% HP, especially in a mode that's going to be on the difficulty of Extreme SPR. So, keep that in mind. He's going to be the best option in terms of STR. Now, in terms of tech, for tech, I definitely would say, if you're running Future, like if you're running, let's say you're running this Gohan, you might want to run this Mai. She's going to be, if you can't stun, probably don't, but I would say Gohan here with his damage reduction is going to be really good. As long as you can get Rainbow Orbs, I would say this Gogeta might be a must run. This Goku might be a must run. You can also do this Gotenks. This Gotenks with like the 80 million supers he does, and greatly raising his defense will be very, very powerful in this mode. So you can definitely rock him. But those are probably the best intelligence units to bring. When it comes to tech, I would not really recommend any of these guys, dude. This guy is not going to cut it. He's not cutting it. This is not cutting it. He's not cutting him. Unfortunately, this tech Super Saiyan 4 full power Goku will get obliterated in Stage 6. He has no chance in Stage 6. Someone please prove me wrong. He has no chance in here. All these tech units are just mid. I'm sorry. I mean, obviously, Support Tien, Support Tien is obviously very, very good. But you're not going to run a full tech team, right? So that means you're not going to be able to utilize him as much as possible. And then, let's say you run a full tech team. Who the heck are you running in a Connected Hope? Like, what are you doing? Now, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I'm just saying, like, what's your game plan? Because you cannot beat this event with these units. I'm sorry, you can't do it. I would bet money no one could beat this stage with just these units, right? So it would be a waste. Like Tien is super good, but just not for Connected Hope specifically. That's all I'm trying to say. AGL. Nail is going to be really good for this event. This Vegeta could tank, right? Again, he's going to be your leader, so of course you need Pycon. And then this, I would say the rest of the units are kind of mid. In terms of LRs, obviously when it comes to creating Rainbow Orbs, greatly raising defense on Super Attack, this guy's going to be your option, your best bet. This LR is going to be very, very powerful. LR Gogeta fused with like this guy, or like not fused, but linked with this guy, gonna be very powerful rotation. And okay, so let's say you have this guy, right? And you have this dude on rotation, and you have this guy floating where he's supporting with 3 key and 30% attack and defense plus the links they already share. It's going to be GG's, right, for any rotation that you're on. So again, this is a very difficult category to probably win with, but as of right, I mean, if you have the units, you can definitely make it work. And I would probably recommend floating 8 Nail off too. Nail is going to be an issue because last stage again is tech, but Nail does stack defense and does stack pretty fast. So again, it's just going to be up to, you know, what you're capable of. Let me know what you guys think about this stage. And the last one is Mind of Body. What's it called? Mind and Body Erosion, right? So, oh, Corroded Body and Mind. That's what I go by. Corroded Body and Mind. So you need your number, obviously. None of these LRs, like, all of these LRs are good. I'm not saying they're not, but like in this event, you can get killed easily with every single one of these units. LR Rose, right? A very powerful unit, will definitely be hitting super hard in the last slot, and you can definitely make it there in the last slot, but maybe not running this category. Another thing I want to say is that like he does greatly raise defense on super tech, which is again very good, but it's not going to be enough in certain stages, and what you know, in my opinion. And again, we just don't know the gimmicks of these units, so it's going to be tough to really say anything. But LR Rose could definitely work if you have, you know, Rainbow, Link level 10. Patara team, Realm of Gods, you can definitely make it work with this guy. But on this team specifically, it's going to be very dangerous, I'll say that. Now when it comes to, let's break it down the same way we did before, right? So AGL units. Yamu Popovich, I would recommend, if you're limited, I would say they would probably work very well. They do stack attack infinitely. They also raise defense up to like 180% after the EZA, so they definitely could work in here. The Black Mass Saiyan and the Intelligence one on a rotation could definitely work well together, you know, as well. AGL Rose is going to get curb stomped in the first few phases, but after he builds up his defense, he could actually look very good. Unfortunately, you can run these two units together on JP, but they're not going to link, so there's really no point. Now I will say one of the stronger rotations here is going to be this tech Vegeta that transforms to Majin Vegeta and this STR Vegeta, simply because this STR Majin Vegeta actually changes orbs into STR, and this guy benefits off getting a specific amount of orbs. So if you can get off, if you can you know, collect at least 6 orbs, this guy's gonna be doing, he's gonna be looking very powerful. So I definitely would, you know, recommend him. Bardock here, let's just call him Bardock, right? I'm not gonna call him Mass Saiyan. We all know he's Bardock, or maybe he's Goku, maybe he's Goten, we don't know. I'll say Goten. So Goten here, he does attack and defense. He could work. It's just gonna be very difficult to, you know, it's gonna be very iffy, right? All of the Janembas are definitely could easily work here. Now Goku Black, I really wish this man got an EZA and he got like 150%. If he got 150% defense, he'd be so powerful defensively, but unfortunately they shafted him. As like a support, this guy could work. STR, again, Janemba could work. Rose would not recommend. This guy alongside this guy could definitely work as well. And then this rotation, I mean, Physical Deborah is your best option here without a doubt. He does stack defense, of course, so he's going to be very good, depending on like who you run him with, right? And then this guy's mid, and this guy's just not good for this event. Like, again, this is Extreme SPR. A lot of these units could, like, you could win Extreme SPR with like this free-to-play baby, right? It just requires luck. But I'm saying in terms of just generally speaking, it's going to be very difficult to form a team. It's going to allow you to disintegrate this event with this category. So let me know what you guys think. That's basically my breakdown of this. Personally, I'm going to go ahead and just bring like a Goku's family team. Bring Tech Ultimate Gohan. Link them up with like the new... where's actually the new... They're actually not on here. I just realized that. The new GT Trunks and Goten also stack defense. So that'd be like my one rotation. Yeah, I'll tell you what I'm about to do, okay? So personally... What I'm gonna do in terms of rotation, I'm going to have Tech Ultimate Gohan alongside the Trunks and Goten, the new GT unit. They both stack attack and defense. It's gonna be a very nice rotation. And then the next rotation, I might want to do AGL Gohan here, and then the STR Trunks. Where is this guy at? Oh, they're right here. Okay, cool. And then I'll probably bring like where's the STR Trunks at? STR Trunks. He should be here somewhere. Oh, right here. Beautiful. So STR Trunks. When he's on rotation with a Youth Gohan, he does also stack defense from his unit super attack. So it's going to be as a full rotation of stacking. I love Unit 2 stack, right? I'm a sucker for stacking units, so yeah. So that's going to be that. It's going to be a very, very interesting rotation. If you're on JP, I 100% recommend bringing UI Goku and link his ass alongside the AGL UI Goku. You're gonna have a lot of fun that way. It's gonna be very, very interesting. It's gonna be very interesting. Yeah, it's gonna be fun to see a team like that, right? This Android 13 does stack defense. You can definitely go that way. But yeah, another team I'm actually looking at it now. I mean, you could do like, I think, would Namekians be able to beat this? I don't know if Namekians could beat this, to be honest. Because I mean, like, if you have Piccolo and then you have Nail on rotation, they're gonna look amazing together. They're both stacking defense. That could work very, very well as a good as a rotation. This Broly is gonna probably disintegrate half of this event. Let me see. Broly is gonna be looking. I mean, Broly with his damage reduction and a bunch of super attacks, like, he might look good by the 4th stage. So like 7th stage, he's probably gonna be eating real good, really, really. This Broly might actually be one of the keys to beating this event. But it's just again gonna depend on who you want to run. Tech Khalifa. SDR Kale gonna disintegrate this without a doubt. It's gonna be very. Not, when I say disintegrate, I mean defensively, right? They're not gonna take damage in this event at all. So pure Saiyans, you know, hybrid Saiyans are gonna be able to clear this without a problem. But again, when you start trying to beat this with like categories like corroded body and mind, it's gonna be very, very tough. So again, let me know what you guys think. How excited are you for this? Let me know in the comment section below. And if you guys enjoyed, leave a like. Consider subscribing if you are new, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.